Hello, friends. Hope you are doing great. In today's lesson, we are going to revise the basics a little, a few. A little is used with singular, uncountable nouns and a few with plurals. We have got a little coffee left and a few biscuits. Not really enough if your mother's coming. Write little or few. Number one, there's little friendship in the world and least of all between equals. A little learning is a dangerous thing. Men of few words are the best men. Never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many, so few. Never before have we had so little time in which to do so much. A country having a little inflation is like a woman being a little pregnant. Death is one of the few things that can be done as easily lying down. Few people can be happy unless they hate some other person, nation, or creed. Now, use little and few are rather negative. They mean not much, many. A little and a few are more positive. Their meaning is more like some. Cactuses need little water. Give the roses a little water every day. His ideas are very difficult and few people understand them. His ideas are very difficult, but a few people understand them. Now, the use of little or little, few or a few. Number one, there's little use trying to change her mind. Could you possibly give me a little help? A few teenagers in the village could read. Slowly, a few children began coming to school. I only need a few minutes to get ready. She only wanted a little love, a little kindness. Nadia drank little coffee and no alcohol. Unfortunately, he had few friends. Little and few without a are rather formal in conversational style. We more often say only a little or few or not much or many. Cactuses only need a little water. Not many people understand his ideas. Now, rewrite these sentences in a more conversational style. For example, I have little time. I have only got a little time, or I haven't got much time. We have few friends. We have only got a few friends. There's little that I can do for you. There is only a little that I can do for you. Few people wanted to help her. Only a few people wanted to help her. They had little money, but they were pretty happy. They didn't have much money, or they only had a little money, but they were pretty happy. Few children are as difficult as Robert. Not many, or only a few children are as difficult as Robert. I dislike few people. I don't dislike many, or I only dislike a few people. My father does little exercise. My father doesn't do much. Or my father only does a little exercise. I need little sleep. I don't need much, or I only need a little sleep. Next, Vermeer painted few pictures. Vermeer didn't paint many, or Vermeer only painted a few pictures. I speak little Japanese. I don't speak much, or I only speak a little Japanese. Now let's move to the use of less and least, fewer and fewest. Less and fewer are comparative. They are the opposite of more. Least and fewest are superlative. They are the opposite of most. Less and least are used with singular nouns. Fewer and fewest are used with plural nouns. I have got less money than I thought. Of all my friends, Jack does the least work. There were fewer problems than we expected. Mary was the person who made the fewest mistakes in the translation exam. Now, write less, the least, fewer, the fewest. Number 1. Of all British cars, this one uses the least petrol. It also needs the fewest repairs. Fewer girls than boys do mathematics at university. This may be because girls get less encouragement to study maths at a school. As the years went by, they had fewer things to say and less interest in talking to each other. Do you want more time and less money, or more money and less time? Liz is very clever, but she has got the least self-confidence of any one I know. I have had the fewest days off work of anybody in the office. There are fewer apples on the trees this year. I earn the least money in our family, and my brother earns the most. Annie always has the fewest things to say, but what she does say is usually interesting. Now that we have got 2 children, we have got much less spare time than we used to have. Less and least can also be used with adjectives and adverbs. Am is less shy than Jessica. It was the least successful party we had given. He drives less carefully than I expected. Now complete the sentences with less or the least and some of the words from the box, or other words if you prefer. I feel less optimistic about the future than I did a year ago. My mother, father, brother, sister was the least selfish person you can imagine. I spoke English less fluently a year ago than I do today. I think this country is less prosperous than it was a year ago. People from the north of my country speak less quickly than people from the south. My hometown is the least boring place I know. Most of my friends are less religious than I am. Some people say that money is the least important thing in life, but I'm not so sure. I think TV gets less interesting late at night. The least intelligent people often think they are the most intelligent. Now, that's all for today. Hope to join you soon. Bye.